Ever diagnosed with any type of like mental illness or any type of diagnosis, any type of learning disability, anything like that?
I have a crazy problem.
It's time to sip that coffee, get your mind right, and vibe with the queen herself. We're dishing out hot topics, wellness tips of the day, and things that make you go, Let's get this palace party started.
All right. Welcome, everybody. I was multitasking, but look, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. I hope everybody's ready for the weekend because I know I am, honey, and we have a lot of things that are going on around here in the palace. Speaking of the palace, now, listen, let me play this again because I was all up and down these YouTube streets and I was seeing like video after video after video. And I'm like, oh Lord, what happened? What the hell has Martell done? Because I know they're going to get on this. It seemed like something really bad. I need to reclaim my time. Y'all have wasted my damn time. When I went to see, oh my Lord, I'm just looking at the titles. Lord have mercy. What is he doing? I thought to myself.
Ever diagnosed with any type of like mental illness or any type of diagnosis, any type of learning disability, anything like that?
I have a crazy problem.
I was like, you know what? Y'all are tripping. Y'all are wilding out. And then I thought, they mad because he posted his kids. They are mad because he wait a minute. Well, maybe, you know what? I haven't really been in the Lamh and Huntsville sector and you know, some months, and maybe I'm just behind. And I said, Lord have mercy. And I was like, no, because I know them. Now I know the Lamh and Huntsville viewers. Now, if they gonna be handing Martell's ass to him, it's gonna be behind something he didn't do. And I got the searching and looking. And I kept coming up on the same old. So then I said, well, you know what? Somebody going to let me know. Because surely he's bigger than this. Because Melody's not on the show. Okay, check. Okay, Melody's good. Okay, the kids. Let me see. The kids, good. Miss Van. All right. Let me check the local hospitals. Okay, nobody's in the hospital. You know what? Let me check the local jails. Hi, would you happen to have a Martell? Okay, nobody, everybody's good. And then I went back. I went back. Shit, I stayed up late last night till 1 a.m. I said, nah, you gotta find it. Because let me tell you something, these are critical thinkers. These are savvy. They say 98% of the Lamh and Huntsville audience is African American women, educated, smart, able to pivot. And I said, no, and I still didn't come up with anything. So then I gets my black ass, hold on YouTube. And I said, Lord have mercy, Father God, in the name, please don't let this be it. Are they really having a fit because he posted his cheering? Hold on. So then I took to the shoot. It was late last night. So if it's 1 p.m. your time, and I said, question. Why are y'all so mad about Martell Holt posting his children? I can't believe we're talking about it. But I said, because I thought it was more to it. Maybe there is. Hey, the lines are open. Go ahead and click the link. Don't be shy now. Don't be shy now. Didn't I pinned the link? This is a live call-in for the viewers. This is a call-in regarding reality star Martell Holt being under fire, under scrutiny for posting his children. Now, when you're right, when y'all got something going on, I'm with you. I'm just curious. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I said, let me just open up the lines because baby, let me tell you, if they don't do nothing else, they gonna break it down for me. They gonna make it make sense. So I said, okay, we're gonna talk about this today. And nobody still hasn't clicked the link. Wait a minute. No one has still clicked the link. And I said, let me find out these are keyboard warriors that like to keep shit going. They do all of that in the comments. And I'm just asking for a simple, I'm not saying you're right or wrong, but I may have missed something. And I said, really? So then I got a few comments. I got like over 40 comments, but I want to address one. Susie Q for real. Susie say, why do you always say y'all? So annoying. Scorpio Phoenix, thank you. Scorpio Phoenix came back and said, oh, to Susie Q for real, you must feel like y'all was directly referring to you. And if it isn't, why do you answer to it? Thank you, Scorpio. Susie comes back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's like, yeah, they on some bullshit about this man posting his kids, because if this is the kind of comments that I'm getting from grown ass women, yeah, okay, but okay, let's continue. Okay. Susie continues to say, Scorpion Phoenix 732. No, absolutely not. It's just used too much. Girl, you could have kept scrolling. When I see stuff I don't like, y'all, if it don't fit, you must have quit. I keep scrolling. I said, oh, Lord, has it come down to this? Let me pick a fight with Queen Sheba for asking a question because I don't have a reasonable explanation. And I'm going to just deflect about the word y'all as opposed to answering the direct question. Welcome, Mayor of YouTube. This is a live call-in regarding Martell Holt. I'll let you have the floor.
Okay, I think what it boils down to is that his dusty ass wants to put up some old pictures, and he ought to be ashamed for that one with a damn t-shirt on with a damn sweater wrapped around his neck. Okay, and he's mad because Mel's finally able to post the kids. That's all it boils down to, in my opinion.
Okay, that's reasonable. That's fair. Thank you for coming up to explain. Because I'm not reading no comments today. I'm one of them people. I'm like, be about it in real life. If we posting all over the internet and talking shit all over the internet, hey, I get it. But I like the way you clicked that link and gave your thoughts and your opinion. Because I was like, what are we doing? What are we fighting for? Mel is gone. Mel got full custody of the children. Do you understand, Mayor of YouTube?
I do understand. And again, he's salty because now she's able to post her own children finally. So he said, okay, I'm going to get in the game and I'm going to throw up some old pics and put dusty ass Marlboro Marlene in one of them. I said, no, he did not. Dusty.
All right. Let me go to the next caller. Dolores Jones, welcome. We're trying to figure out what is going on. The internet seems to be on fire. Why is everybody mad?
Oh my God.
Hold on. Listen. Hold on. Give me 1 second, Dolores. Give me 1 second. Now, Ebony, why would you ask this question? Is the question only for subscribers? Hold on, Darlene. Not yet. Not yet, Darlene. Not yet. Darlene, hold on, Darlene. Wait, Darlene, wait. Darlene.
I was very disappointed and disturbed.
You can't hear me. I'm gonna kick her out the studio. You can't hear me. Darlene is back there talking to herself. Darlene, I kicked you out the studio. You were just talking and talking. Give me a second to bring you on stage. Ebony, why are you asking this question? Is this question only for subscribers? Girl, if you don't click the link and use your critical thinking, when have we ever got on YouTube and said, wait a minute, Only subscribers can participate. You act like we at school where it's just for the students, girl. Click the link. Quit playing. Now you know better. That's what I'm saying. Y'all I think some of y'all embarrassed. Now y'all asking, is this just for subscribers only? Girl, I cannot. See, that's what I knew. Listen, I cannot. Now, okay. Welcome to.
Hi, Queen. Hi, everyone. Hey, Mary, YouTube. Listen, Queen, I personally, I think anyone who had any content regarding the fact that this father can post his kids on the internet, they out their mind. They shouldn't even, I don't see a problem. He's the father. Yes, he may have initiated some things when he was in one of his alleged narcissistic type of malignant narcissism. I don't know. But he is the father. I'm just saying, what's the problem? Do we not support black families, black children? Haven't a whole YouTube beef been going on about god daggone kids and stuff like that? Yet this man, a black father, he can't post his kid. I don't think it has nothing to do with being petty. Think it has nothing to do with anything. Because it has been 2 years that they've not been able to post their children on social media, and that's just how I feel. Y'all crazy as hell.
Toot, I'm gonna have to ride with you on this one. I'm gonna have to ride. Listen. I thought Martell Holt had did the goddamn fool. Excuse my language. I said he done did the fool. It was all through my timeline. I said he didn't. I ain't got time to catch up, but I'm gonna catch up tonight. This
Right.
man done did the fool with these kids. Girl, I said, oh my Lord. I know you lying.
I mean, it's time to move on. It's just time to move on. He's still a public figure. His kids are not, but he's still a father. And let's just move on. Let him father the way he can. And if showing a picture is how he can father on the weekend that he get him, let him do it. That's just how I feel.
Look, feel free to hang out. Let me go to the next caller. Ebony the Best. Welcome. What are your thoughts?
Hey, so, okay. I respect everyone's opinion, okay? But, and I hear what I think it was Miss Toot says that, we have to let him live, let him be a dad. I think my perspective was like, okay, you did all of this, okay? And I understand, and I'm hearing everyone's opinion, but it's still there. It's like a little sting is still there that you did all of this to one miss your court hearing. You're the one that we can pull thousands of clips where you're like, it's about the kids, it's all about the kids, she's not doing things for the kids. And here was your opportunity to actually show up and show out, to show that you're here for the kids. Secondly, remember that he was the one that was literally taunting Mel by posting the kids with the baby out of wedlock. I mean, I get it. Everybody wants us to move on, wants us to not. But there's still a but there for me that I can't let him off the hook. Be a
Okay.
great dad, like Kimmy would say. Be a great dad, but is it real? Your mistress or your former mistress actually says that you're not a great dad. You're acting. So
Okay.
I'm not having it. No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Before I let you go, I'm gonna just throw something out there.
Okay.
And I want you to finish the sentence for me. And there's no right or wrong.
Okay.
I really want to understand.
Okay.
I'm going to throw it out there and then you fill in the blank.
Okay.
I am mad at Martell Holt for posting his kids because
He's not being genuine. He's not a genuine person in my perspective. Like, I think that whole picture with Sugar Mama, that was talk about sibling. I know he put it for sibling. You literally probably told Sugar Mama to go run and hug that little boy, and I get it because I have 9 siblings. I get it. But when Martell does stuff, I honestly do not feel it's genuine.
Gotcha. That's fair. Thank you, Ebony. That
Hey
listen,
Ebony, I have a question. This
Hi,
too,
beauty.
and
Hi,
I
Sue.
enjoy your content too.
Oh,
I
thank
I
you.
I understand what you're saying too.
Hmm.
However, this is still a family. When it comes, bottom line, it's a family. Who are we to judge what Melody and Martell do with their kids as long as it's safe and as long as it's within the parameters of being a parent? I
And
think that we have gotten too much and too involved in this that we're forgetting that this is a black family, although they are separate, but it's
mhm.
still a black family. And let them parent in peace. Yeah, let them post his kids.
And
Why
you
not?
have a great point. But what I'm going to say to that is we're forgetting and trying to basically hogwash what he did. He ruined his family. He ruined this black family. We got to keep that in mind. And
all
again,
right.
he can do what he want, but that's just my
But
perspective.
can't
Hold
they
that
He
thought.
heal? Isn't
Hold
that a healing?
absolutely heal all you want, but for me, he's still a damn narc. I don't like him, and the accent I gonna come out if me keep talking about him.
I understand that.
Hold
Thank
on.
you, guys.
Bro, I don't want to talk about it. You just said I'm gonna talk about it. I get angry. Bro, I don't want to.
We got you, Ebony. Stand by, Ebony. Side eye to Sage 7. Welcome. Listen, everybody, let me give you 45 seconds because I got a big long line. And then if I feel like spinning the block, I will. Side eye to Sage. You got next. What are your thoughts?
Hey, Queen and Palace. Hey, Toot. Mine is real quick. I'm not
Hey,
mad at Martell posting his children. I don't think it's anger. I think that's the wrong word for what's happening. I think people remember the history. I think people remember those allegations of what was being done to those kids in the court documents. And I think that's hard for people to forget, right? Like, we're not in charge of what happens now, but the history was made very public. And so when people see things, to Ebony's point, they're not going to believe it's genuine. That's my only point. But I definitely wasn't upset. The kids look happy. They look healthy. As long as that man is being monitored, I'm good. But, we're not going to act like we didn't see what was in those papers.
Thank you. My point exactly. It's
but
still there.
but when did it become our fight? At this point, when does it become our fight? At this point, now that the court has ruled that there's the guidelines, why can't
Oh,
they parent in peace? And if he
well,
does what any other parent do and post his kid, even though he was an asshole from the beginning about not wanting them posted, why can't we let them heal and move on?
Well,
As
are they,
that's
my question to you is, are they truly healing? They can put on a front, him especially, can put on a front, but who knows if he's not over there pulling little tank by the ear? Who knows if not, you know what I mean? It's just, I just don't buy what he's doing. And that's all I'm gonna say. And why we make content is because we as content creators, we're gonna make it, right? We're gonna put our point of view out there and for you guys to tell us or your thoughts on it.
Okay.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
Hold on. Watch this. And then I got to go to my next callers. Ebony, hold on. Just think about this. You said we're going to put our point of view out there. Is it
Mhm.
okay for others to have a different point of view? Don't answer that. Glam Rocks, welcome. What are your thoughts?
hey,
Hi,
Glam.
hey, boo. Hey, y'all. I agree with two because at the end of the day, I'm just looking at myself personally. I may not care for my ex-husband. I may not care for his current wife, but I do believe in kids needs both parents. Yes, he's an a-hole, but at the end of the day, we know that Mel know what she's doing with her kids, and I'm glad that the courts was in her favor. So should he has visitation with his kids? Absolutely. Should he spend time with his kids? Absolutely. Because at the end of the day, when we remove ourselves, if we didn't know anything about them, you would still think, unless he was physically abusing or mentally abusing the kids, which, he still needs to be a part of his kids' lives. I don't believe in separating a parent unless they're committing harm to the children.
Well,
And
the
these kids
biggest,
have, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, the biggest harm that Martell Holt did was ruined his family. We
I
can't,
understand that, but
I
how much
understand
husbands
that.
cheat? all the time,
Hold on,
and
let
they
her
get
finish her
divorced.
thought. Let her finish her thought, because I was listening. Then go ahead. I would like to hear her finish. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
What I'm trying to say is, as much as I don't care for my ex-husband and his current wife, these kids, my sons, still need their father. As a woman, I cannot provide everything that my sons will need to grow up and to be good humans in society. Martell, I'm not here to defend Martell. Trust, okay? 'Cause he's an ass, but I'm sure Melody know what she's doing. These kids have a guardian ad litem in court. I'm sure he knows that he cannot commit harm to these kids, or that he's really not going to see them. I don't see a problem with him posting the kids if Mel's able to post the kids. I know it ain't genuine, but we can't stop him from doing it.
Glam. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Glam. You've been gone for a while. He did harm Tank.
What you mean?
Tank went to school and Tank let the people at school know that he was being harmed.
What?
However, according to the court
Lord.
documents, I didn't see anything that said that he had to have a what is it? Somebody who have to be there.
Supervision.
Yeah, it's supervised. It's not supervised visitation, and he still has every other weekend or whatever.
But he was asked to not
Hold
do
on,
court
y'all. I gotta go to my
punishment.
next callers. Give me 1 second. Hold that thought. Darlene, welcome.
Hey, good morning, Queen in the Palace. This is a completely different Darlene from earlier. But I do feel as though like Martell deserves all the backlash that he's getting, because he was the one that barred the kids from being posted on the internet to begin with, because he felt like he couldn't compete with how Melody was able to display her love and her affection and the things that the lifestyle she was able to continue to provide for her kids. So he was being petty, barred the kids from being seen on social media and on the TV show when they enjoyed interacting with the fan base. So now that Melody's able to post the kids and he's able to post the kids, he wants to post the kids, but you said, oh, you don't think children should be involved with adult situations or whatever the case was. So why are you posting the kids now? So I think a lot of people are upset and they might not be able to articulate it, that it's performative, and people don't respect people who are performative and disingenuous. So I think he deserves all the backlash that he's getting, honestly. No one's saying that he shouldn't love his kids.
Ebony, stop interrupting.
Okay.
No one's saying that he shouldn't love his kids or that he shouldn't be.
Go ahead, Darlene.
Yeah, I'm saying no one's saying, I don't think anyone means that he shouldn't love his kids or try to do right by his kids or be in his kids' life, but we don't like the performativeness of it all. Why are you posting the kids now when you barred them from years? You barred Sugar Mama from being able to be part of her promotion of her line. So why are you posting the kids now? Why? So he deserves everything that he's getting. It's not our job to give him grace and mercy. He's supposed to seek that at the foot of Jesus Christ. But like, we don't need to give you that, honestly.
All right, who's your question for, Ebony, before I go to the next caller?
I just want to piggyback on what
let me get to the next caller. Hold on. I got a long letter. They've been waiting very patiently. Thank you, Darlene. I'm going to go ahead and drop you, Darlene, okay? All right, let me go to Hershey. No, let me go to Trey. Trey, welcome. What are your thoughts?
Hey, Queen, and everyone here in the discussion. Honestly, I agree with Toot. At what point do we allow the entire family to heal? Yes, us as viewers of the show. This is a show that we're watching here once again. We're no longer watching, but we know these people from a show. We're not in the intricacies of their home to know everything that's going on. Yes, we may read, different things in the court documents and whatnot, but this is a man and a woman who decided to have 4 children together. And we have to allow these parents, both of them, to give their kids the type of love that they need. In this particular, realm of world right now, social media is a part of showing love, whether it's performative or not. A lot of these kids, that's how they receive love or something of that nature. Honestly, if we're being totally honest, in 2025, there's a lot more that comes to showing love and appreciation for your children than it may have been back in 1995. So yes, Martell has given us a lot of assholish and trifling behavior, but at the same time, who are we to block him from showing his love and appreciation for his kids, or growing and showing that growth in what he decides to do with his children?
I agree.
All right. All right. Everybody hold tight. I got a lot of people trying to get in the studio. Let me
Queen, I'm gonna
go
drop
to
down. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay, Toot. Okay, all right. Okay, let me go to hold on. Let me go to Hershey. Hold on. You might one of my ones I know that can hold. Let me go to Ann. Welcome. What are your thoughts?
Hey, Queen.
Ann, you're on mute. What are your thoughts, Ann? All right, we're gonna wait on Ann in 5, 4. Hold on. Let's see. Let me add her again. Ann, let's do a
Queen.
mic check.
Queen, can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead, Ann. You have the floor. Welcome.
Hey, thank you. Hey, just let me throw it out there and say I could really care less what Martell does with his kids. However, since you posed the question and want some thoughts, I thought I'd just share. I think he's being extremely petty. And I think that because he is the sole reason that the kids were not on social media or TV to begin with. And he had all these reasons as to why he didn't want them there. And as soon as he loses, the first thing he wants to do is post. It's not about, hey, I want to share how I am with my family. It's, I want to share first because I want to get back at Mel. And that's why I think people are in arms. But other than that, they could care less what he does. Just my thoughts.
All right, that's fair. Thank you for coming up, Ann. I appreciate you.
Okay, so she's gonna see.
All right, let me go to my next caller. La Tara.
Hey, Queen.
Hey, how do you say your name?
I'm Latanya Davis, and you can call me Latada, but when I'm mad, I'll be like Latada.
All right, La Tara. Do you got the floor?
I basically wanted to get on here real quick. All I want to say is if it's going to keep Mel from going to Costco and bringing bags over to his house with some food, let him show them pictures and get him some little views so he can put some money in his pocket and go to the store on his own. That's all. I got to get my butt back to work. I can't stand 12 hours, but hey, somebody has to do it. And y'all have a blessed day. I'm glad, happy to get up here, and I hope I come up here again because I'll be having some information for you, and I ain't know how to do this, but I know now.
Now you know, and you did a
Yes,
hell of a
yes, yes.
job. All
Yes,
right,
yes,
thank you for
yes.
coming up.
Tell him to go to the store on his own, take as many pictures as he can, keep her from having to buy him groceries. I'm tired of him. But y'all have a blessed day.
Okay, you too. Thank
I'm
you.
I'm gonna keep listening. Trust me. I got my earbuds. I'm ready.
All right, all right,
All right.
all right. So that's Latata. Listen, Hershey, you got the floor.
Hey, Queen and Palace. I think the main thing is like all the callers said before, is that he was the sole reason why those kids couldn't be on social media in the first place. So if all those concerns that he had before, why are there not concerns now? Why are you changing your stance now just because Mel won? Then the first thing that you do is post a video of Sugar Mama hugging your illegitimate child. Yeah, that rubbed people the wrong way immediately. Like this is the first video you post is Sugar Mama with the illegitimate child. And then on top of that, you posting old pics of your daughter's tennis matches that Mel paid for their lessons. You ain't put in for none of that. None of that for their accomplishments. But you posting those things, but you ain't post not near picture of Tank. You don't have one picture of you and Tank. What is that about? So it's more than just, oh, let him post his kids. Let him post his kids. He's still the daddy, but he don't have them often. And it's like he's trying to push these pictures out to make it seem like, yes, I still have the kids, or try to make it seem like he have the kids just as often. No, you don't. You do not. You do not have those kids like that, which is why you have to post them old pics. And like again, you can post your illegitimate son. What about your son, your main son? You know what I mean? So where the illegitimate. He's an illegitimate child. Sorry. If it makes you mad, it makes you mad. I don't care. That's what it is. Okay.
Oh.
So at the end of the day, that's what it is. And he don't have no pics of him in Tank. So yeah, people thinking about all of that, and that's just what I'm thinking in the masses of why people are all up in arms. Me personally, I do not care. He is the father. It is time to move on. Let that family heal, even though he's the main person that caused harm to his family. Just let them heal the best way they can. Because right now, every man for himself and God for us all. So
All
that is
right.
that.
All right. Thank you, Hershey. Tea talk with your girl. What are your thoughts?
Hey, Queen, how you doing?
I'm good. We on fire. Happy Friday,
Girl, I'm
girl.
listening. I'm listening. I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Somebody called me and said, "Get over there." I said, "Okay, I'm over there." Hey, girl, listen. This is my thoughts on this man. He posts those children, the two, the illegitimate child and sugar mama, the first thing he could because he was hurt and he was mad and he had lost control. So now let me dig in my bag to find something that will hurt Melody. In his mind, this man thinks that that little boy he got over there, Miles Morales, Spider Man, I don't know what his name is, Knox, whatever his name is, that little boy, he think that little boy hurts Mel. He also thinks that little boy is going to trigger the millimeters. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to talk about him and Ariana all over the place. Sir, we don't care. The victory is over. We already won the victory. Mel won the victory. And that's it. Another thing we have to remember, Martell Holt wanted to hit Mel in her pockets. He wanted to make sure that Mel could make no money off of those children. Once she patented their names and did all that stuff and made sure he couldn't go over there, him and that witch, and make up no account and make no money, that's when he got angry. That's the reason why he want the kids offline. He don't want the kids to get paid off of nothing because he does not want their mother who is raising them to benefit. And that is what I think.
All right. Look, all right. That's fair. Thank you for
Mm-hmm.
chiming
Yep.
in. Let me go to Sharon
Yeah, I'm gonna
W.
drop down because you busy over here, girl. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming
All
up.
right.
Happy
Okay.
Friday. Okay. All right. Let me go to Sharon. Sharon, what are your thoughts?
Hello, Queen. Hello, everybody else. My thoughts are very, we see this. We have seen him done this before. Do photo ops. We have saw him doing when Mel did her African thing. She did the same thing as well. I think that most people need to understand too. Some of the adults have been the children of divorce, and some of the women or men have been the children of an affair. And so they see what's going on and they still are triggered and some are concerned. I think that what he's doing is doing what he's been doing photo ops just to see what people respond to. And don't forget, he's the same person who recorded his daughter and put her on YouTube. So I think that people want to say express them. I think some people want to express themselves and been waiting to say something because again, when he said no kids, his biological children were not allowed to be on any social platform. Next day, we saw his other child that he had outside the marriage, but he was doing all kinds of things on social media with the little boy. And now, everything was, yes, the court case is over, and yes, move on. These were not reality TV stars. These are two people who actually showed their real life. And some of the people can relate to what's going on. And I think that this is what's going on right now. He's just doing something just to keep his name out in the open. And some people just don't they are tired. But they understand that this is just something they could say something that lasts and then they're gonna fade away.
Okay, so let me ask you this real quick before I go to my final caller. So you're saying that it's people's chance to kind of fire off. This is like the aftermath of what he created. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I do say that.
All right. All right, that's fair. Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate you. All right, let me go to DMV sister. What are your thoughts?
Hey, Queen, how are you doing? Hey, Toot, how are you? What I see him being defiant to the courts. I want to see the family heal also. But until Martell can heal, the kids can't heal. And we see Mel moving on, trying to heal, but he's going to always go back to his tricks. Martell, this is to get him monetized and to make money, just what the courts told him not to do. And he's using the kids to do this because he know the show has flopped. We don't even know how much longer the show gonna be showing. He's using those kids for a photo op. Yeah, the kids run into male scenes while she's on live, but she's not exploring them. He is. He's using those kids. We all know how tricky he is. Narcissistic he is. Yeah, I want to see him heal too, but it is what it is. That's all I had to say.
Damn, it's like that.
And it is. It is what it, and I said what the hell I said.
All right, I got you, boo. Happy Friday. That's DMV sister. Ebony the best. I hear you want to give it another go.
No, I just want to say what everyone's opinion right now is so valid and it's so on point. And again, we're always going to keep in mind that Martell wasn't the type of person to obey anything that was set before him. We still don't know about his mental issue or, the things that he was supposed to do because what? He avoided, right? And also, I honestly believe that because he knows that the 4-piece chicken nuggets are always going to get shine, he's trying to insert little Noxie in it so he can be a part. Like, notice his post. It's Maverick, Milani. No, Melody and Martell, that's Eminem. Martell and Arion, that's not an Eminem. But again, I get it. Those are his children. He can do what he wants, but we still have a little bit of animosity towards his behavior, towards his children, and we need to read the court documents to see exactly what he has done to them and towards what he did to Mel. It's still there. It's still there. And that's all I have to say. And I say what I said.
I know that's right. Give it to us in the accent.
Miss say what Miss say.
I love it. Hang out, Ebony, if you got time.
Yes,
They told me to
you.
call Darlene back up here with you. Darlene, they want you
Yes,
back up
call
here.
Darlene. Yes.
Trey, ooh, you spinning the block. What you got?
I just came back up here because it's 12:30 in the afternoon on a Friday, and I just wanted to be messy because you got me over here, Queen, in the palace. I just have a question for everyone here, all the millimeters in the palace. What exactly?
Hold on, let me drop the.
What exactly
link
does
first.
it take? Oh,
Go
okay, I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Let me drop the link because you say you finna be messy. Go ahead.
No, I just want to ask, what exactly will it take for y'all to give Martell a modicum of grace or leeway to be a father in his kid for his kids in public as well as in private?
Can I go first? Because I have
You
to.
go ahead.
Okay. You asked a very good question.
Hold on, everybody pause. Everybody pause. Pause. Just be thoughtful. Don't even answer that right now. I'd like y'all to really think about it. Ask the question again so the chat can hear you.
Yep.
I just want to know, what will it take for Martell to be given a at least a small amount of grace or leeway to be a father to his kids in public without everyone having a side eye, a screwed up nose, and a dissenting comment about him wanting to portray his fatherhood in person and in public?
All right, don't answer that yet. I don't want anybody to answer that yet. Give me 1 second. I have Q. Q, what are your thoughts? Let's do a mic check on Q. All right, let's hold on. Hold on. Q, what are your thoughts? Q.
I'm thinking that a lot of these content creators who serviced the LAMH sector, I think that they're just using it to get clicks and views. And so people who are not watching, they are, They will look for information, but like, you know, if we're standing on business, if we're saying we're going to do, we're going to do, we don't want to hear anything about LAMH. So anytime anybody is talking about it, I don't click on them. So I just think it's, for me, I think it's a money grab for content creators.
Gotcha. Let me ask you this. Thank you for first of all, thank you for being honest as a subscriber. So I appreciate that. I like that. I like it. That's why I like, listen, I love when people come up here and speak the real. Now, let me ask you this. You said you think it's a money grab, and that's why we're seeing this right now out of nowhere, in particular for the content creators, correct?
Absolutely. It's like really, it's fodder. It's like, you know, like you've got people who are supporters of Mel, and if somebody's talking bad about Martell, like I want to get in on that. So even though you kind of like try to stand on business, not to listen, I feel like some people like will still go and view that, and so I just think that I don't know, they.
No, that's good enough. Let me ask
Whoever
you
made
this.
the agreement, like, I mean, I don't know if it was an agreement. I just decided, like, you know what? I don't agree with any of this. I don't want to hear anybody talking about them. I don't want to hear, I don't want to hear it. So I don't listen. So any of my favorite content creators, if they're talking about that, I just don't listen. It's all good.
Okay, let me ask you one more one more question before I drop you. As a subscriber, and can be completely honest, for you, do you feel that content creators should give their subscribers what they want and not what they think they want?
I do. And so my whole thing is that, are you actually doing that, or are you bringing in others, other listeners? Like it's a view. A view gets you paid. I get all of that. So, I don't understand their reasoning. So I think that people like should talk about whatever they want, but then it's up to the listener to say, hey, I don't want to hear about that. So I'm not gonna give you a view. I'm not gonna listen to that.
Gotcha. And my final question, this is a great question that I saw come through. Somebody asked, what made you click the link for this particular live?
I saw your question last night and I just started laughing. I'm like, oh my gosh, here they go again. And so I'm like, just call a thing a thing. Content creators use Mel as a click and a view. So like that is going to get them way more views than they would normally get with what they normally talk about. And so I'm actually just sitting here irritated. Like, it is not even about being a father or anything. It is like, stop it. Let's just be real with each other and just say what it is. And I didn't answer your question last night. And I was like, oh my God, who cares about this? So.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for being honest. I appreciate you coming up, and happy Friday.
Thanks. You too.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. That was cute. Let's go to H. H, welcome. What are your thoughts?
Good afternoon, good evening. And basically, there was a question that was posed about Martell and what it would take for us, the viewing public, to, give him grace with his children. And there was a question along those lines.
Yeah.
My answer to that question is make him put it in a theme pocket and pay for the activity. Then he can take as many photos as he wants, and then he can take as much, shine through as he wants. But he's basically he's clout chasing off his children.
All right. All right. That's fair. That's H. Thank you so much, H. Short, brief, and to the point.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Let's see. That's H. I think Sharon W. Well, let me go to Sharon W. You're up next. What are your thoughts? What would it take for y'all to move on?
The young man who made a comment about, we will give him grace and all this.
Yeah,
I
for
think
y'all
that
to move on. Basically, he said,
yes.
What would it take for y'all to move on?
I think that when they get divorced, right, on Now TV, I know for a fact we did give him grace, gave them both grace. So like, we thinking that, okay, they get divorced. I'm thinking and rooting that he will show the world how it be you divorce and you a single father and you making the business. And I think it'd be co-parenting. That's what I thought. I mean, a lot of us thought those things. And then I did look back then. Was looking at their Instagram. He had pictures of his daughters and son He was doing their hair. He was doing little things. I was like, I was very proud and very happy that he was doing that way as a single father. Then find out that was all about photo ops. And you ask him, can you move on? Is because I meant what I said. He been showing us exactly what he don't do. He showed us in the video, on the pictures, but behind closed doors, we saw that he didn't.
So Sharon, what would it take for you to move on?
Well, I did move on. I clicked on your channel because I know that you have people come in and speak, and also had other people come in and ask other questions. So that's why I clicked on your channel. Other people did had other things on it. I didn't click on their channel because I know that
you moved on. So you've moved on.
Yes.
All right, Trey. You heard her. Sharon say she ain't worried about you. She moved on.
I'm just asking. She ain't the only one. So the people down there to the comments, they done told me to go on somewhere. Simone Wealth and Machine click the link. You come up here and tell me.
Hold on, let me drop the link. Let me click the link. Hold on. Let me drop the link now, Simone. Hold on. Let me go to the next one. Baby, they lined up. Talk with your girl. What would it take for you to move on?
For me, it would be very simple. Martell leave Mel alone, and we will leave him alone. It's just that simple. This could have been over a long time ago. Okay. We just had a whole live Mel had 2 months ago with Martell and Arion harassing her at the courthouse. So what are we moving on from? Because he's still acting amok. And if he act up, we gonna stand up. That's it.
Oh, all right. All right. Thank you, everybody. Look, y'all can come back, drop down, come back, drop down, come back, drop down, come back. They say they trying to get up in here, Trey. They want you.
So, I got a response for Trey.
Okay. Let me go to Candace because I saw you earlier. Candace, Trey said, what would it take for you to move on and get on with your life?
Hi, Trey. It's not that I haven't moved on with my life. It's more so of accountability. When people don't want to hold Martell accountable, I think they're like-minded. So I'm going to assume you're the same type of man on the same type of level. Good fathers don't hurt mothers. The mother that's predominantly responsible for the upbringing of their children. Good fathers don't harass the mother of their children. Also, he needs extensive therapy, a public apology to Mel and those children, and he needs a job. He needs steady income. Love and Marriage Huntsville is not the only thing he should be doing. He needs to be working like a man to provide for those children. And until he leaves that woman alone, I'll ride that bald head. And I don't mean ride him.
Phrase that.
So
I'm going to tear him down every chance I get. And you can be next, Trey. Now I'm gonna drop down because I'm at my job, unlike Martell and you. Have a good day.
Well, first of all, I'm off of work today, but I appreciate that.
You can't be a working man worrying about another man that has been horrible to his family. You're a loser.
All I did was ask a question, ma'am. I don't give a damn about no Martell and whatever the hell he got going on.
You're a loser like Martell. You're a loser like Martell and Ariana.
All right. Well, thank you for your opinion, ma'am. We appreciate it. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe, join the membership. How about that?
She got disconnected. Damn, Mayor of YouTube. Hold on, Trey. You a good sport. Can we keep going?
Oh yeah, keep going. I ain't worried about
Okay, Mayor of YouTube. According to Trey, what would it take for you to get on with your life or move on?
Trey, I really love you, but you want to argue. And these women are going to tear your asshole up, buddy. I love you. I do. I love your opinions, but Martell has not done his testing. I bet you he ain't done a thing they asked that man to do. And if he would just keep his hands off his children, I think a lot of us would be okay with it. But yeah, you indeed do, buddy.
Okay. Well,
all right,
all I did was ask a question. I really want to know. So the lady before. Well, no, I want to know. So the lady before, because I've seen also in the chat that people are saying, okay, well, he needs to go to therapy. He needs to get a job.
Don't worry about it, Trey. You ask the question, they answering.
Well, no, I just wanted to expand on the question. Like, okay,
No,
so
no, no,
let's
you
say,
good. You good. That's
okay,
why I
okay.
said, are you good? Because it's just YouTube. Don't worry about it. If I feel
Oh
like I got
no,
to
I'm
get in
not
there and
worried.
rumble,
I'm still playing along. I just wanted to ask. So if he got all of those, are you saying that you would actually forgive or allow him to be a
no, they
father
ain't
to
gonna
his child?
forgive. Why you wasting your
Right.
breath? That's why I told you don't worry
Thank
about
you.
it. Listen, look, if I feel like I need to get in there and rumble for you, I will. But that's why I keep asking you good.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm real good.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm scared to ask now.
Why does Trey
This is
want
fun.
Martell to be given forgiveness that he hasn't even asked for?
He just
Martell
saying
has
we
not
all
even
need to move
he hasn't
on.
even asked for it.
Mm, But
And my
what would
thing
it
this
take for you to move on, darling?
so me personally, I don't really be in the comment section on Instagram under his posts and stuff. But for me, I feel like Martell, he hasn't asked for it. And when you disparage your kids, their safety net, their familial dynamic, and their mother publicly, you're obligated to correct that publicly. Martell owes his kids the public apology of their lifetime. And he needs to change his behavior towards Melody. So, I don't think people understand pathologies. Martell has a
Mm,
pathology. You know what I mean? And it's his default mechanism to continue to harass and try to
mm,
compete with Melody. So he has to prove to the world that he's changed through consistency, and change behavior. But we can't give him something that he hasn't asked for. That's foolish. If you're exhausted, people who ask questions about, the same question that Trey asked are just simply exhausted. If you're exhausted, just disconnect. But Martell has not asked for forgiveness. And he owes his kids that public apology and that public correction. So he's a grown man. If he hasn't asked for it, why should he be giving it?
Oh, all
I don't
right.
understand that.
Listen, I'm finna blow through these callers, y'all. I got a lot. Okay. Let me go to Anitra. Anitra, what would it take for you to move on? Damn. I play with the people I know, y'all. Play with the people I know. Go ahead.
Like what T Talk said is when he leaves Mel alone and get his life together, yeah, I probably can move on then, because him posting the pictures and people, and let me just say this, okay? Stop making it seem like it's a problem for him to post his kids. He could have been posting them kids. Why weren't they posting them? Was because of him. He did that. Because I don't had to watch Mel on her live, had to turn the phone real quick when one of them babies came up next to her to ask her a question. So let's not play games like we don't know why they weren't being posted. And I watched her do that several times, and she got to turn it real quick because of what he suggested in the courts, and the judge agreed. When it wasn't a problem before, but all of a sudden it was a problem. Now he went to the courts with it. So why is he posting them now? Is it a problem for him to post his kids? No, but he could have been doing it. That's what people saying. It ain't got nothing to do with healing and none of that. They could have been healing, but he started it. So now that has been modified. Oh, now he running to post the kids. Yes, we love seeing the kids. They're beautiful. We wish we could have been seeing them. But now you want to post them now when you the one that started it? That's what I'm saying. Let's remember what started this. It was him. It wasn't Mel. I don't even think they was making money off of social media posting, doing family stuff. She was just doing regular stuff with his kids. So he started the shit. It ain't got nothing to do with him. Let him be a father. He been being a damn father. But as far as posting the pictures, he started it. So now that it's done, now he want to go back to posting. So why wasn't it good posting them before, but it's okay to post them now? Miss me with all of that bullshit, man. Period. And I said what I said. It ain't Saturday, but I said it,
Damn.
and I ain't changing it.
All
So the
right.
people
He
can't
could have
change
been
their
being a
mind.
father. Nobody stopped him from being a father. This got nothing to do with
Let
that.
that man take a picture. Let that man take a picture of his kid and post it.
He could have been doing it. He could have been doing it. He went to the court
Well, he
so
doing it now. Let
she
the man
couldn't
change
do
his
it.
mind, man. Let the man change his mind,
Now
man.
he
Look
want to
this
change
man
it.
a
He
change
didn't
his
change it
mind.
before court, but he didn't change it. But the courts made him change it. It wasn't him. It was the courts.
Well, sometimes that's all it takes. It takes a judge to tell you to switch your disposition, and that's what happened. Let that
It
man
shouldn't
take
have
a
never
picture.
happened. It shouldn't have never happened. It shouldn't have never happened. And that's it. I'm gone. Love
All right.
you. Bye.
Bye. All right. I got to breeze through, y'all. Let me go to Simone. Damn, Simone, what would it take for you to... Oh, she ain't here no more. The Estate Noir. What would it take for you to move on? What are your thoughts?
I don't really have any thoughts. I just want to back up Trey. I don't think Trey, and you can correct me, um, was meaning that question to be a emotional charged question. It's just a generic question on what would it take for you guys to feel whole to just, move on from this situation because the judge has said whatever ruling. I don't know because I don't follow either one of them. And it just is what it is. What would it take if you were in this situation to feel whole from somebody who has committed so many travesties? And if it's nothing that they can do, then just say it's nothing that they can do because of X, Y, and Z. But it was just a generic question, in my opinion. And I said what I said.
All right, and that's the queen in the city. That's one of the queens from Queen in the City. She said what she said.
See, it took an adult. But thank you so much, man. We had an
Girl,
adult come in the
Trey is
room.
happy,
You
girl. He
got to
like
take your
like a
emotions out.
hostage because you got a piece of
Get away
pizza.
from that man that cheated on you, and now you mad at him, and you putting that all on Martell. Let that go. Let that man take his kids down there to the fair and buy them a little zoom zoom and a little wham wham. It's
Now,
okay.
Trey, don't.
Now
You're
he been
going a little
doing
too
good.
far. You're
Okay, I'll be
going too
quiet.
far. I just said
I'll
it
be
was a
quiet. I'm
generic
sorry.
I
question.
told him to stay on mute.
It
It's a
was. I'll be
generic
quiet.
question. What would
All
it take for
right.
you to feel whole? And I'm gone. You guys have a great
All
Friday.
right. Okay, thank you, D Stat.
You're
Deity
welcome.
Supreme. Well, damn, what is it gonna take for you to move on?
What's up, Queen Sheba? This is just really a subjective opinion. I feel like when you're a public figure and you're always under public scrutiny, people aren't just gonna move on from what you did until they feel like you've really changed. And honestly, I think a lot of women are still on Martell because they don't see any growth in his behavior. One thing I've learned, and this is someone who was raised around a lot of women, is that women can be very forgiving, but forgiveness usually comes after accountability. You can't expect people to stop criticizing someone when they are keep showing the same patterns. So I think growth and accountability from Martell is what it's going to take for women to move on.
So you feel like, let me ask you this. The let me ask you this, and thank you for giving your
Queen, don't
truth.
ask me. I'm nervous. I don't like doing this. It's my first
Well,
time,
you're
but I
doing
love watching you.
good. Well, let me tell
I
you.
love watching you.
Yeah, you better
We
come up here
appreciate
more often.
you.
You gonna come up here? You gonna come back?
We thank you for clicking the link. Thank you. We
Yes, I'm gonna come
appreciate it.
back.
Listen, you gotta come back. That's how Trey started with me. He just started coming on randomly and started helping me when everybody else was nervous.
And
Queen,
now
to
I'm
be
getting
honest,
swung
I'm
on.
still not over you calling Carlissa the biggest demon. That plays in my head multiple times. You did your big one on that last show, but I'm gonna come back.
Look, did I lie though? Did I lie?
No, you did not lie. I was on the floor.
Look,
But
I
thank
be
you,
ahead of
Queen.
my. I should start it after dark because what I really want to be saying, I can't say because I feel like they would really kick me off YouTube. But I'm glad you came up here. But my final question for you is: you said women are really forgiving. Do you feel like they too forgiving in many
Oh,
instances?
absolutely, 100%. And that's a short answer.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna push you anymore. Thank you for coming up, and you got a nice voice.
Thank you, Queen.
Okay. Have a good day.
All right, you too.
Okay, all right. Y'all, we got some wonderful people that are coming out the bushes. I love it. Miss D, I've been trying to bring you up, but your device is not connected. Go out, Miss D, and come back in, and I got you. Let me go to Hershey. Hershey, damn, what is it going to take for you to move on?
Um, I'm already moved on, but what I'm what would take for others to move on is for him, first of all, to be genuine. Second of all, how you want to say you care about your kids so much, but you still hunching on the woman that talked about your kids the most. So you asking us for grace, but he ain't even giving his own kids grace. He still got his kids around that cum rag that he called a baby mama.
Oh,
So let's not do that because the grace don't need to come from us. It needs to come from his changed behavior. Stop trying to push this illegitimate child down our throat. How about that? You would
Mhm.
be a father for real, for real.
Hold on. So I
Okay.
want to make sure I follow you. Y'all, my attention span is short. When I tell you short, so I'm one of them people. Listen, you got to tell me exactly what the hell you mean because my brain get busy trying to read between the lines. Finish this sentence for me, Hershey.
hmm
In order for me to move the hell on, it would take.
Change behavior. Stop hunching on the woman that stop having your children around the woman that has been talking about them the most.
Let me ask you this again. In order for me to move the hell on, it would take.
Him stop having them kids around that comrade that's talked about them the most.
Thank you. That's it. That's all. You
Period.
want him to break up with Arion. Just say
I
that.
don't even need not even break up. Just don't have the kids around them. When you want to be with that comrade, be with that comrade on your own time. Stop
Oh my
having your
goodness.
kids around that comrade. You know that comrade don't like your children. She don't like them. So what good father is going to have their children around somebody that don't like their children? I'm a mother. I if a man don't like my child, he don't like me. Period. So at the end of the day, she don't like them. He still got them around them. Then you putting your hands on your son that you had in marriage. No, sir. Change your
Okay.
behavior and leave the
Hang
mama
out, buddy.
alone.
Because I might get to arguing with you in a minute. Hang out. Hang out because I
Jesus.
like to argue. Let me go to Toya B. Now, Toya, you gotta I don't know what part of the live you in. I see everybody. Oh, y'all, the line is long. I see everybody. And I assume everybody's a good sport. I assume everybody listens to me. Damn, Toya, what is it gonna take for you to move the hell on? You're on mute. Go, Toya. In 5. Go ahead, Toya. Toya. Let's get a mic check from Toya. Toya, I'm going to remove you, but I'm going to bring you back up. Go out of the studio and click audio. Make sure your device is set and then enter the studio. Don't do your audio after you've entered the studio because it won't connect. So, Toya, we're going to come back to you, okay? I'm going to kick you out. Toya is going to go back and bring her back. Anis. Anis Renee. Tracy, what the
Oh,
hell is it going to take for you to move on?
hello, Queen. Hello, Palace. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. This is my first time up. But what
Oh,
it's going to
wow.
take for us or for me personally to move on is I want to see change behavior. I want to see him be consistent. I want him to take accountability. And I think that's why most women are on that is because he hasn't changed. He hasn't taken accountability. And
No.
that's pretty much how I stand on that one. I
Yeah.
think once they see that, I think people can move on. I think I could move on. I can allow him some grace and forgiveness. But no, right now, no. He has not changed.
All right. And Deity Supreme said y'all have a right to stand on business as women, period. Thank you, Ines.
Thank you so much, Queen.
Thank you. That was Ines Renee, first time caller. I love it when y'all call in. I got you, Ines. I got you. I'm going to remove Ines. It's me, Cece. Girl, what is it going to take for you to get on about your life?
Now, Queen, hey, how you doing, girl? Trey. Now you know we love you over here. We big time love you, like for real. But you on that BS today, because what do you mean? What is it gonna take? What will it take for you if that was your ex wife or your baby's mama, and she did the same behavior and she had the same thing going on? What will it take for you? I think that's the better question.
Oh. Mm, mm, mm.
Mhm. Because people don't always see things until they're in things. I'm not that type of person. Like, I don't have to see, I don't have to be in every experience to know, like, hell no. But you know what I'm saying?
I
No.
got you.
But I guess that's what it takes for some people. And again, Trey, I love you. This is not like we're
You
not
know,
arguing. We ain't arguing it out. Okay.
we
But
good over here. We
we
good.
good. And it's
Yeah.
love over here all the time.
Look, we sit up in here and act a fool, and everybody is straight, and we
we
leave it on the panel.
and we leave it here unless they're like you. When you end your live, then you come back for me.
Oh, you remember I came back for you? I sure did now.
But Trey, I think that's a good question. Like, put yourself in those shoes. Like, that's hard. He's been on interviews talking about his own kids, like beating his kids and you know just abusing his own kids with Tasha K and all kind of stuff, and just taking their mother back and forth through things. I don't think a man or a woman is good for their kids if they're fighting amongst each other in a nasty way, because it's going to affect the mother, it's going to affect the father. Whatever you do to the mother who has the kids majority of the time is going to affect her emotionally well-being of how she even treats her children. How is she doing? You know what I'm saying? Make it easy for the mom so you can make it easy for the kids. Make it easy for the dad so you can make it easy for the kids. And that's not what he's doing. Let's be real. He's not. I don't have no, like, Martell is a person that I wouldn't hang with if I saw him somewhere. I can't stand him because his personality is like trash can garbage.
Got you.
But I'm
I
saying
got you.
I'm putting my feelings out of this. Like, no, I don't like him.
All right. All right.
But
That's
that's
CC.
that.
Thank you, CC. All right. I got to drop CC. Let me go to Shirley. No, let me go to Toya B. Toya B. Welcome. And then Miss Shirley, you up next. Toya, what you got?
So I think my mic is working now. Is it
Yep. You're
working?
good. You're
All
good.
right. So let me ask this question because we're all talking about when we see the change. When are we going to see the change? Truly, honestly. I know we're talking about what these clips that we see online. We're talking about things that we see played out on these different um, podcasts and stuff that he is saying. But will we actually see his change? Will you ever get a chance to see the change? And the thing that I was thinking about, I work in mental health. And a lot of times when I listen to people speaking, they're speaking on something that doesn't involve them. I ask, have you experienced this in your life? Because you can't have that much need to hear an apology, to see forgiveness, to see change, if there's something else that you need to tackle. So I'm listening to it, and I actually forgot about these guys. I have forgot about them because I think Queen Shiba's been talking about all kinds of other stuff, and I'm not really close to
Hold
her
on. Say it again. Hold
podcast.
on. Hold on. Hold on. Can you say it again? Queen
You
Sheba been
talk about
what?
a lot of stuff, and this topic right here, I haven't heard in a long time. So I forgot about it. I
Mm,
wasn't thinking about Martell and Mel and what they got going on in their life.
mm,
I did see that he posted congratulatory things to his daughters for a tennis match. And I did see a lot of ugly comments under the congratulatory post. I was like, wow.
mm.
But I didn't think about them. I don't think about them like that. I've been thinking about other things that's going on. So what is it that is holding everybody to this couple?
All right. That's a good question. Toya, I'm glad you came back. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That's Toya B. Listen. Toya said Queen Sheba be talking about other stuff. Yeah, like her Carlissa is the biggest demon of them all. We gonna come back, y'all. Like speaking of, I got some more Krishan stuff coming down the pipeline for y'all, but I'm gonna go ahead and drop you, Toya. Happy Friday to you. All right, let's go. Shirley, what are your thoughts?
Good evening, Queen. I have
Hey.
two things. My first thing is, why is Martell and Mel still a conversation?
Hold on,
When Mel
what?
left the
Your mic
show,
is muffled.
okay. Why is Martell and Mel conversation? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah. You okay? So you're
You can
asking
hear me
why?
better?
Yeah, yeah. Are
Okay.
you asking why Melody and Martell are talking?
No, I'm saying like all these CC, and I'm not speaking on you because I don't hear you talk about Martell and Mel that much. But every time, I mean, if you go on YouTube, it's always Martell Mel, Martell Mel, Martell Mel. But when Mel left the show, she left the show. So why are we speaking? Why is everybody speaking on Mel? Martell's still on the show. Okay, you could speak on him, but as a couple, we the fans
have to let these people move on with their lives. They no longer together.
Mm.
So we have to let them move on
All
and
right.
That's
stop
such a
putting them in the
disingenuous
same
question.
sentence, not even with their
Oh
kids.
my God.
Let them move on. Second and final, Martell is not a good father. A good father would not stop his kids from prospering financially for their future behind greed. Sugar Mama could have probably made all kind of money by now. But because of his greed, his kids made nothing. So no, that's not a good father. That alone to me is not a good father.
All right. That's fair. Thank
And
you,
that's my thought.
Shirley. Thank you, Shirley, and thank you for your patience and hanging in there until I could get
Thank
you.
you. Welcome. Okay.
Yeah, Shirley makes a good point. I'm gonna drop her and go to the let me go to La Tata real quick. What is it gonna take for you to move on? You're on mute.
Can you hear me?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, hey, cause y'all know I'm sneaking. I don't care. But to move on, I think I just did that when I said let him go on and take the pictures and this and that and the other. Make a little money, like cause I know that he gonna get clicks and views, cause he's showing them, of course, cause we want to see them, of course. But let me find out, because I heard some little stuff after the court hearing and everything, that Ariane had something to say about how that's getting a little sweat off their back type of whatever. And I'm wondering if he is starting to post, and they saying this is the first picture he put up was his son and daughter. Did he do that to aim at her because of the comment that she made? Is he still playing games or whatever? Because I'm trying to get grace and let it go ahead and move on.
Well,
But if he's still
let me do
playing
this. Hold
games,
on,
we're
hold
gonna
on, hold
still
on.
tear him up.
Watch this, because the question is, y'all, what would it take for you to move on?
Hmm. Because
Come
I'm
back up.
petty.
I'm gonna drop you. Come back. I'm
Okay.
That's
I know
such a
I got
weird
it. I'm gonna tell you
question.
what it is. For
okay.
me, me take the petty out of it, take the drama out of it. I already moved on. I feel
All right.
like I feel like it's not gonna cost the kids
I got
nothing. And I feel like he need to make some money.
you. All
But
right.
that other part, oh yeah, I'm gonna be petty on some stuff. Okay.
All right. All right. Listen to the question now. All y'all. Star Child. What is it gonna take for you to move on?
Hey, Queen Sheba, I've already moved on. But first and foremost, I'm a millimeter, and it takes for him to leave Melody alone and stop issuing cruel and unusual punishment on those kids. Get the hell on. End of
I love
story.
you. I
Listen,
love you, Miss Beverly.
Mar-
Say it again. Get the hell on.
Get the hell on.
You cruising with me this January?
No, I'm going in May. I'm going to the cruise that I won with Melody. I'm going
Okay.
in May, me and my daughter for Mother's Day.
I love it. All right, congratulations. And I think you won that through Melody's brother, Marcus, and his travel agent, right?
Yeah,
Agency.
yes.
Well, I'm gonna miss you. And look, I love when you come up. She said, get the hell on. That's it. That's all. All right. Love you.
Love you too, Queen.
That was Miss Beverly. Wendy, you're on mute. Wendy, what is it gonna take for you to move the hell on, according to Trey?
Hi, this is my first time up.
Hi.
Welcome. Thank you. Um, for what it's going to take for me to for him to move on, I think if he was more graceful about it, he's trying to run things down our throat, push things down our throat. He knows if he comes out with, the kids, that people are going to give him grace. But no, sir, we haven't forgotten what you did. You are the reason why those kids couldn't be on the show, couldn't be on social media. But now that your back is against the wall, you have nowhere else to turn. Now you want to come and throw everything down in our face, down our throats, thinking we're going to give you grace. No, we haven't forgotten. We have not forgotten. He needs to be slow. Take your time and ease your way back in. You were very bold. You were very bold when you were doing your antics. No, you don't get grace like that. No. He needs to sit this one out for a while. Then ease your way back in. That's
Okay.
what it's going to take.
I like it. Thank you for being so honest about it, Wendy.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Have a Friday, Wendy.
You too. I'll be
Oh,
back in the bushes again. I'm always
okay.
on your show, but I never come up. But I had to answer this one.
Yes, I'm glad you did. I like hearing new voices around here.
Thank you.
All right, that's Wendy, everybody. She's going to go back and party in the chat with you. Cheryl Howard. Cheryl, now they say you've been around here a long time.
Hey
And they just
y'all.
want to know
Hi
what the hell it's
Queen.
going to take for you to move on.
Well, hi Chad.
Hey.
Hello Queen. What is good? Well, I
Hello.
haven't been on the panel in a long time.
So Cheryl,
what is it going to take for me to move on from
yes, think
Martell?
about it. Just go ahead.
When he stopped AB using his kids. When he stopped using his kids as a pawn. When all of a sudden now he want to show them online, but any other time he AB using them. And this wasn't not too long ago. So that's what it's going to take for me to move on past him. Him go and get 2-3 jobs so that he can help the mother of his children support his kids. Because it shouldn't take a judge to tell him he ain't got to pay child support. Because see, it's a funny thing with Martell is he don't do nothing the judge tell him to do. He don't comply with anything. But when the judge say he ain't got to pay child support, he comply with that. Why don't he ever go against that with her?
Great point.
So
Cheryl,
yes.
Let me ask you this, because you on a roll, and Trey said he don't want to hear all that. He just want to know. Hold on.
I don't care. I don't care.
Look, I love the
Said what I
power.
said.
Listen, fill in the blank. In order for me to move the hell on, it would take blank.
It would take for me to move on. It would take not him getting off Love and Marriage. Fire him. Let him go. Let him go find a job like every other man do, and take care of his kids, and stop AB using his kids. Because I'm tired of hearing about him AB using his kids. That's what I'm tired of hearing. I'm tired of him using his kids as a pawn, which is what he still does.
So wait, you want him to get 3, 4, 5 jobs, but then you want him to lose the job that he got now? Is that
He
what?
gonna lose it anyway. He gonna lose it anyway. It's on his last leg. The show is on his last leg, sir.
My God, today.
The show is on his last leg, sir. Or
Leave
have
your
you not
job and
seen
go
the
get 3,
views?
4, 5 more. Lord
Have you
have
not
mercy.
seen the views? What he gonna do if Love and Marriage leave today? What he gonna do? He gonna have to get one, right? He gonna still have to get a job, right? Love and Marriage ain't gonna be here forever. Or is that what you think? No,
Oh
he's
no,
supposed to have
I'm
something on
not
the
watching
side.
Love and Marriage. I'm not watching Love and Marriage.
I'm
I'm
just saying.
still
I'm just saying. You
upset about
cannot
what's
put
going
all your
on
eggs in
with
one
the Bell
basket
Collector.
and think that this show is your savior. It's not. If we've heard what this person is going through right now in the middle of a litigation. So the show is on its last leg. What is he going to do if the show leaves today or tomorrow? You're supposed to always have something else lined up. Be a man and stand up. And when he does, then I'll get past him. When I don't hear him AB using his kids. Or do you think that's okay, Trey? For him to be AB using his son? You think
Now
that's
look,
okay?
now I did not say anything like that, ma'am. I just
All
asked.
right. So when he
I just
stopped,
asked the
you
people that
asked,
it
what is it going
applied
to
to.
take for me?
What would it take for y'all to
For
let
me,
go of that?
when he
Let
stopped AB
hurt.
using his kids and keep his motherfucking hands off his kids, that's when I'll move on past him. And when I see him go out and get some jobs so he can help the mother of his children support. Because kids can't eat off love. They need food, clothes, a roof over their head. They cannot take that to the supermarket and buy food with that. Love is good, but you got to feed them too. You got to clothe them. Why should he get a free pass? Why should she be raising them financially and everything else? He needs to step the fuck up. And until he does, I'm going to be on his neck. I'm going to have my foot on his neck at all times. Whenever I got a chance to say something about him, I'm going to say something negative about him because he's not doing anything positive. Okay? Period. He started this. And that's
All
I
right.
just said what I said, and that's it.
All right.
Well, Cheryl, first of all, let me just say this. See, that's why the palace don't jump in no fights and we stay low. We stay below the radar because we will tear some ass up. We will put belt to ass on any day. You name it, we'll claim it. And Cheryl is a perfect example of that. Cheryl came up and Trey is a great sport. They both here all the time. Thank you, Cheryl, for standing on business. And thank you, Trey, for standing on business.
Thank you. I'm going to go down to the chat and say hi to people.
I'm going to drop you down and let you cool off.
Thank
Some
you,
ice
sweetie.
water. We love you. Bye, Cheryl. Okay.
Bye.
All right. Look, y'all got me late for my members only. Members, listen, I'm pushing everything back. Today is your day. We still gonna do what we do, how we do it. Everybody just hang in there. Let me go to Hershey. Thank you for hanging in there. Darlene, all my top ones, y'all already know. That's why I got y'all waiting, because I know y'all can stand the rain. Sunny days. Hey, everybody loves them. What you got, Lucy? What is it gonna take for you to move the hell on, Lucy?
Hello. What it would take for me to move on if he stopped being jealous of his children and stop holding their careers hostage and get with Mel and go to the courts and lift that ban so they'll be able to make money on social media or whatever it takes. Give Mel the freedom to post her kids, and if they have a show or anything, that they'll be able to make money. And that's what it would take for me.
All right, I love it. Short, quick, to the point. You heard her, Trey. She said, hell, you asked. That's what it's going to take for her to move on. Thank you, Miss Lucy.
Thank you.
All right.
I want to say something about that, right?
Go ahead.
The viewing audience are consumers. They're consuming the content from the show, YouTube creators, or even social media. And they regurgitate their perspective or the impression that they're giving. They have not received justice. We have not seen Martell be held accountable. We've heard countless reports from the ongoing court cases. We haven't heard him receive any kind of accountability. So to ask the question about people moving on is kind of a little dense, a little unnecessary. You know what I mean? The audience have a tie to everything that they've been consuming for the last however many years. To just simply reduce it to them stop asking questions or moving on is kind of like a little weird to me, you know?
All right. Let me go. Hold on. Everybody mute up, because somebody back there, yeah. Somebody was burping earlier. Let me go to, let me see. I have two of you with the same name. Hold on. Let me go to Debbie. Debbie, I'm going to have to give it to you straight, girl. You on mute. What would it take for you to move the hell on?
Well, I've already moved on. But just because you move on, don't mean that you take your eye and your foot off the neck. Especially when you're dealing with a person like Martell. He's a narc. Everything he do has a plan and an agenda. He's using the kids for pictures. He didn't want them in pictures. They couldn't be on social media. Now he say they can. He not doing well on the show. So now he trying to get the kids so he can take pictures. Then he'll incorporate them in the show little by little by little. And then because he has an agenda. He don't want y'all say he should ask for mercy. Martell don't think he did nothing wrong. He think that people should ask him for mercy and that he is a God. But God give mercy, not humans. So he's not a God to me. I think what he's trying to do is take these pictures, get them kids on that show so he can make something off them. Then he trying to put them kids up to ask Mel to come back so he can try to get his family back. This is just my opinion. That's how narcs think. He delusional. I don't think he a good dad when you go around beating your children and talking to them, and then you don't listen to the judge. Judge said go get some therapy. He ain't went to therapy with the young boy yet. So they say. So to me, he's not a good human being, let alone he wasn't a good husband. We all see and know that. Look how he did his children, corporate punishment. You're not a good dad. And we all know he's not a good human being by the way he did his family and how he went about it. So no, I don't trust him.
Oh,
Queen,
oh, y'all, it's a lot of Scorpios over here. Water seeks its own level. That's on Debbie cooking.
Queen, can I say something real quick?
Yep, go ahead.
And just to iterate, let's not forget that he was using them kids to try to spy on their mama.
Ooh, fix it, Chief.
Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that he was using his kids to try to say that their Uncle Marcus was
Hey,
abusing
hey.
them.
All right.
Let's
Hershey.
not, I mean, let's not forget these things, okay? And like I said, he still have those kids around that recovery puss that he is treading lightly round
What'd you
at
call
this
it?
point. Recovery puss, because that's where he goes when he failed that one relationship. He goes, she's
Hey,
recovery for him.
let
So
it. Hold on now, Hershey. You taking me too damn fast. What'd
I'm
you say?
sorry, recovery puss. That's what
Like
she is.
ICU?
Yeah, recovery. Yes.
Like ICU?
Yes, that's what she is.
All right. Hold on, Hershey. I'm gonna snatch the mic. I'm coming back to you. Somebody give us some ice water. She didn't preach the sermon. Deborah Valentine, what is it gonna take for you to move the hell on?
All right. Well, hello, Queen, and everybody. First, I want to say I don't think he's a good dad either. For me, when Mel finds her big, tall, over 6 foot, big black man to sweep her off her feet and protect her and her kids, then I'll move on. That's it. That's all.
Ain't that the bodyguard, or am I wrong? I
All
believe it's the
right.
bodyguard.
Hold on.
I
Hold
don't
on.
know.
All right,
I don't know
Debbie
nothing
Downer.
about that. I'm just saying, whoever she publicly comes out with and claims as her man,
I'm
that's when I'll
sorry.
move on.
Hold on.
Okay.
What y'all say? Because I'm over here laughing. What y'all say?
No, I asked her. She was describing the man. I said, "Is that the bodyguard everybody been talking about?" You know, I don't follow the people like that, so
Oh,
I'm
I
just
thought you
asking.
were my Martell.
Uh,
No, the people said that she down there with the bodyguard, like Whitney Houston and your white man.
Who is
So
the
I didn't know.
people? Who is hold on?
I
Who is
don't
the
know the
people?
people.
Who?
The
Because ain't
people.
nobody said that over here. Who what channel said
yeah,
that?
I don't know. I don't know what
Wait, hold
channel.
on,
I just
Trey.
the people
Hold
on the
on,
street.
Trey. Hold on. Hell no.
I think Trey is talking like a more of a word on the street kind of thing.
Word on the
But
streets. I didn't
yeah,
hear it
but
from. I
I
did not
when
hear.
she
Go ahead. We finna argue though. Cause where the hell have you been perusing on YouTube? Cause there's only a particular crowd that talk like that, Trey.
Oh, I don't know. That's what
Mm,
the streets had told me. I don't go to the other
mm.
people's stuff like that. Please.
Who is the
I don't even know too
Labubu?
much. Y'all know a lot of stuff that I don't even know. I
I
was just
don't know
asking a
nothing.
question. All I did was ask, what would it take for y'all to get off that man's
Now he
neck?
want to
And
go
now I
back
done
to the
got dotted
basement.
up. I done got abused
They say
and
you
I
on
done
some
got a dot on
bullshit
my
today,
eye.
Trey.
Y'all done scratched me up. Y'all done cut my neck
well,
and stuff. Now I'm down here
you
I'm gonna
good.
drop Miss Deborah. I'm gonna drop Miss
Uh,
Deborah because she said before
oh,
she.
I'm sorry. Do I need to drop
Oh,
down?
you
uh,
good? But
no, no,
Oh,
no, no.
okay.
I'm going down. I'm going.
okay, I got you. Okay, I didn't. He got paid today. That's why he acting a fool. Let me go to God's child. I see all my regulars. I'm skipping over y'all for a reason. God's child. What is it gonna take for you to move the hell on?
Absolutely nothing, Queen Sheba. I have moved on.
Oh, you want
Why
to let
why
that
would why
linger?
would I demand more from him than what Mel has demanded from him? If she wanted child support, which I keep seeing in the comments, she would have asked for child support. She didn't ask for it. So my assumption is she doesn't want it and doesn't need it. She agreed to having photos that don't result in a financial gain. So if she wants to post, she can. If he wants to post, he can. I can separate him posting from what I could think about him as a father and as a man and everything else.
Are they doing too much? God's child, be honest.
I think they're doing, unfortunately, what he probably wants them to do. So he can have the narrative, look at those crazy fans. Here they are going after me again. I'm doing the exact same thing that Mel is doing, but when I do it, I'm damned. And guess what? If his children see that he doesn't post them, then what do you think his children will think?
Oh, good point. Denise got some, not Denise, Godchild got some sense.
Now, I'm not going to agree with Trey about some of the things he said, but I definitely, I can see a point. But leave Jason out of it, Trey.
Period. Hold on, because we
I'm just messing. I don't know what's going on over there.
No, Trey, hold on. Hell no. You better watch yourself over here, Trey. You better watch your damn self.
I'm already at the minor med because y'all done. I got this steak on my eye, this bag of ice on my ankle. It's not right. It's not right. All I did was ask a question.
All right. Thank you for coming up, God's child. Happy Friday. I'm gonna drop you down.
Thank you.
All right. Now we done warned you behind, Trey. Okay, Denise, what the hell is it gonna take for you to move on? You're on mute, Denise. Carolyn, you're not connected. I see everybody. My day ones, I see y'all. I got you. Somali Queen, come on back up. Denise, you're on mute. You got to hit your microphone one time, Denise. Carolyn, your device is not connected. Carolyn is going to need to leave the studio, go out, connect your audio and your camera, or disconnect, whatever, and then hit studio. Enter studio, Carolyn. Carolyn, you're not connected. Denise, in 5, 4, you got to come off mute, Denise. 3, 2, and 1. Denise is still on mute. All right, we're going to kick Denise out. Let me go to LaDawn. Damn, what is it going to take for you to move the hell on?
Hey, Queen.
Hey.
Well, I think for me, grace, forgiveness, and moving on comes with action. And I'm not going way back. I'm going to go from the recent documents. He has been abusing the kids allegedly, frequently, recently. He has had the kids going to school in fear recently. He was the main one that didn't want the kids' pictures, voices, nothing. He didn't want it. He fought against it. So it's funny now that he runs so quick to take and post pictures. I feel like even if the judge said that it's okay, since he didn't want it, he shouldn't be the one doing it. Why do it now? No, he can't make money in that way, but it'll give him a little storyline because he has nothing else to hold on to. So I believe he's using those kids, and I can't give grace until I see change. And I haven't seen change. He's repeating the same behaviors. He hasn't learned his lesson. The day after at court, he said that woman is messing with that man. That's a paid bodyguard. Those are rumors. It is not true. And he's actively torturing her behind closed doors still. So no grace for a person that's still actively acting like a demon. When I see his change, then he gets grace. We all deserve grace, but you don't get grace without change. He's still the same man that we seen that came on that screen the first day years ago. That's all I got to say. No grace for somebody that got the same behavior. Let's wake up, y'all. We know he's actively still doing things. How can you give grace to a person that's still being a demon? It just doesn't make sense. So just give it out. Give grace. Everybody get grace then. No.
All right.
So that's how I feel.
Thank you, LaDawn. Thank you, LaDawn.
I thought the Bible told y'all to turn the other cheek. Why don't y'all leave that man alone?
We on 2 cheeks.
Listen at me and listen at me clearly.
If you don't want me coming for you, then just stop fucking coming for me. Okay?
I'm sorry.
Listen, Hershey sound like she on that SpongeBob mic underwater. Hershey, let's get a mic check from you.
I'm
I just
sorry, you
need a
can't
mic.
hear me?
Okay, I can hear. It was like it sounded like you was underwater at
Oh, I'm
first.
sorry.
Somali.
But yeah, how many people we turn?
Okay, yeah, you back with SpongeBob. I'm gonna come back to you, Hershey. Somali Queen. Trey said, "What is it gonna take for you to move the hell out?"
Moving on is relative to me.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as that man is concerned, it hasn't even been 2 months since his last shenanigans. So I'm never gonna give him grace. I'm not God. I'm never gonna forgive him. I'm not God. I haven't still forgiven Mike for what he did to Sheila. So I think it's gonna be forever.
Who in the hell is Mike and Sheila? I'm real behind.
Somebody a fool.
Who is Mike?
Why did I get married?
Oh Lord Jesus. Yes, this weekend. It's not even Saturday. I said what I said. They already own it, y'all. Oh my God. Oh, okay, Somali. Thank you, Somali Queen. Y'all, that's Somali's. Listen, y'all are acting a damn fool today. Oh my God. I think we got everybody. I cannot believe. Listen, I had just planned to come up here, give y'all a quick 35, 45 minutes, but y'all say, hell no. I got something to say. And then Trey stirred the pot and y'all came swarming like a beehive. And here we are. Aunt Debbie said what the hell she said. Let me go through some of these questions real quick, and then I got to get out of here because I got to tend to my members. B1963, Aunt Debbie, she said, what about forgiveness?
There it is.
You can forgive, but you never forget. And those children haven't forgotten.
But they never will forget or have the opportunity to heal from it if every time he posts something with his kids, there are people in the comments stating all this nasty stuff.
No,
when will the people leave his comments?
Forgiveness is between them and God.
Figure out who that person is without having to continuously remind him. You can still know him, but without having to remind him.
You got to look at the person. Look at the person, the content of the character, the demon, the things that he did. Did to those
and
kids.
Still
He
doing.
inflicted pain on them.
And still doing. We forgetting like he ain't just doing stuff back then. He's still doing stuff. The forgiveness is between him and God. Our job is to arrange the meeting. No.
Hold on. Let me go to some of my members only. The real Nikki, member for 31 months. Congratulations on your 31-month anniversary with me in the palace. She says, Martell posting the kids is for attention. Ain't nobody talking about him until now. His history says who he is. I need to see him put the kids first before I can move the hell on. He needs time alone with 4 piece with no issues. Thank you, the real Nikki. Speaking of moving the hell on, and Trey just got paid. Oh yeah, that money comes to me. Flowing
Money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me, comes to me. Money comes to me. Money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me, comes to me. Money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me. Money.
Oh, yes. Flowing effortless. Side Eye Sage the 7 says, with a 10 piece and a pepper. Listen, she says, I'll put my money where my mouth is. It'll take a lot of damn therapy, lots of therapy before I believe he's invested and done with his old schemes and tricks before I can move the hell on. Lulu came with a 5 piece and a pepper. Lulu said for them to stay off social media, a public platform where people give their opinions to public display of activities. I can't remember what you were responding to, but thank you for the 5 piece, Lulu. Too Blessed for You came through with a 5 piece. She says, Queen Sheba sis, this is for an afternoon martini. The palace is on fire. Love you, Queen, and I love you back. Sugar. Okay. Prompt King Neo of Soul, listen, with a 5 piece and a pepper says, sending love to the palace. We appreciate you. All right, we got Tisha Thompson coming through with a 2 piece, y'all, and a pepper. She says, Trey raised a great question. Love the reactions. Trey, they loving it. They say you being messy today, and they love every bit of it, Trey.
Thank you, Tisha.
Yeah, Side Eye Sage the 7 just got paid because she came back with $2 more and a 2 piece. We're talking about a 2 piece on Tuesday and a pepper. Queen and Trey, y'all are cutting up today. That ain't me. That's Trey. That's Trey, Side Eye Sage. Daphne Johnson coming through with a 10 piece and a pepper. She says, I love this channel. The conversations are always informative, interesting, and thought provoking. Girl, you should see us behind members only. Listen, Prom King of Neo Soul coming through with a 5 piece of pepper. He said, recovery puss. I'm hollering. That's Hershey. She on that BS today. That's Hershey. And Star Child gifted 1 Queen Sheba Darling membership. Thank you all for your contributions to the channel. You know I'm going to have me. You know what I'm going to have tonight? I think I'm going to go for a lemon drop with Tito's. That's what I like. A lemon drop with Tito's. I've been having hot tea probably for the last 3 or 4 days. I've been saving up. I'm going to the bike rally this weekend. And yes, I'm going to act a fool. I am. I'm going to have a good time on Debbie.
Well, my leg is broke, and my pinky finger is pinky finger ring done got broke off, and my eye is dotted. So I'm gonna be in the hospital this weekend because y'all done threw me.
Oh, Trey, just rub some Robitussin on it. You'll be all right.
Some ginger ale.
That's it. Get some ginger ale and some Robitussin. You'll be fine.
Some Tussin. Listen, you put yourself in that fight. I told you, let's go and get in the car. But and another thing, what would it take for y'all to move the hell on? And they whooped your ass in the parking lot. That's it. That's all.
It's the bias. See, too, Latrice said the same thing, but she walked away unscathed. But I got beat up. It's not right.
It's retired Air Force. When she say, tell all the troops to get in the vehicle, to get on the plane, to fly back to the base, and you steady to my. But no, I can take on the enemy. And two, Latrice is your commander in chief, and you won't listen. You gonna be in ER.
It's not right.
Listen, Erica Marie, thank you for the 5 piece and the pepper. She says, Martell asked the court to keep the kids offline to spite Mel. What did it? You cut off your nose to spite your face. So he needs to keep that same energy. He can be a good father without posting them. It's me, CC, coming through. What a 5 piece and a pepper says to comment is between Mel Martell and their family until they share it on social media. Oh, okay. Y'all getting technical today. Sharni C, we thank you for the 5 piece and a pepper. Thank you, boo. And just remember, if you are at work, it's Friday, listen. And you cannot click the link, but you want to say something so bad, go ahead and use that super chat. Put something on it. I got you. I'm going to read it out loud. And I'm going to give it a little oomph. I'm going to put a little razzle dazzle on it. Okay? Now, I do have a question. Oh, y'all to my oh, I'm not gonna read that one. I'm not gonna read that one. Now, look, I just wanted to know. I really thought the man did something. And y'all, let me tell you something. I've been on Martell for years. So I was like, oh my, y'all had me running to the man page. Y'all know that man got me on restricted mode.
Oh.
I didn't clown Martell so much, I'm restricted. So I was like, let me go peek. Hopefully he won't catch me. And I didn't see nothing. And I said, I know damn well they not out here in YouTube, on YouTube, acting a damn fool because the biological father. Now, yeah, we gotta pick our battles. My grandma used to say, pick your battle, because you can't whoop everybody. They quiet down.
Mm-mm.
You can't whoop everybody, baby. So sometimes, y'all, we gotta pick our battles. And I'm not saying you can or you can't, but I'm just saying you can't bark at every you can't, I mean, come on now. You know them barking dogs in the neighborhood? My dogs are like that. Pick your battles. If Mel good and you're a millimeter, I think we should be good. But I get it. I get it. Y'all just scared me to death. I thought I was gonna have to come out of retirement and put belt to ass. That's it. That's all. Final thoughts. Don't get quiet now.
Well,
Oh,
I
you
just,
talking to me?
I'll go, and then I'll drop down. I think the whole thing is he should have stood on business. If you didn't want the kids on social media, because it was such a danger. You didn't want them, being scrutinized with, amongst grown people and all this kind of things. Then why are you doing it now? Your thoughts should be the same thoughts because you started this, sir. You did it to be vindictive because you couldn't get no money behind Sugar Mama when Mel started that line. We just gonna be real with facts. And so now people are like, oh, so now you want to change your mind all of a sudden when you the one that kept these kids from being, on social media. And let's not think that them kids didn't make money, even though he tried to block them because Mel is smarter than the average bear. So them kids still made money, even though their face couldn't be shown. Them kids still made money. But with all in all, it's his fault that them kids were not able to be on social media or that show. So why now is why people are in arms. And that's just my takeaway from it. And I'm just gonna go on that.
All right, go on down. Ease on down, down the road.
Bye, Queen.
Bye, Hershey. Love you, girl. Y'all, thank you for letting me play with y'all. Okay, let me go. Let me see. Let me go with Trey. What are your final thoughts, Trey?
I think we can all agree that Martell is a less than savory individual. Um, However, if Melody did not call the troops together and say we need to get on them, maybe there's a point where we just need to take the time as adults and realize that every fight is not your fight, every battle is not your battle, and yes, you may not like him or the things that he does, but until the perpetrator has come to you and say, or the victim has come to you and say, I need help, it might be best for you to think twice before you go to these people's social medias and you're saying all of these disparaging things about them because their kids are seeing them. The kids are seeing these comments, and that is a part of their healing. And they're not going to be able to fully heal if every time they see their daddy or every time they go to social media, because kids are on social media all the time. They're going to see these things. And maybe they don't need to be reminded every 5 seconds if their mother is not reminding them. I grew up in a home that ended because of infidelity, and my mother never once said anything bad about my father. It was me and my sister who were able to understand what was going on, and she gave us the option to have our own thoughts and opinions about our father. So maybe it's just a thing that we can do as adults, that we should just take a second thought about what we decide to post and what we decide to go on these platforms and say about these people. Yes, they're in the public, but everybody's in the public. I mean, just because you can jump off a bridge doesn't mean that you should. And I said what I said, even though it's not Saturday.
That's all right. That's all right. You got it. You got it. Debbie, what are your final thoughts?
My final thoughts, nobody was thinking about Martell until he rose up trying to use those kids for clout, another form of abuse of the worst kind. So I have nothing for him. I think that's a terrible way to try to get back in the limelight using your kids, the ones that you didn't want on social media, the ones you went to the judge and had their mother to stop posting and taking pictures with them. now it's all right when you need to benefit from it. What kind of person is that? And I said what I said.
Oh, y'all really sound like it's Training Day. Have y'all seen a movie Training Day with Denzel Washington? I know y'all saw the movie.
Yes, I seen Training Day.
Y'all sound like y'all training for I said what I said tomorrow. I mean, I feel it. Oh shit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Hoping everything is okay. While we're waiting on Queen to come back, just make sure you hit the like button if you have not yet. Subscribe. Join the membership. It looks like we're gonna get a membership meeting this evening,
Yeah, thank you, Trey.
so you can be a part of that.
Me out. Thank you. Baby, listen. He opened the door. I keep seeing. You know what I learned? They said even when you're home in a day to keep your alarm set. Have y'all ever heard that?
Mm-hmm.
I rebuke you, Erica, in the name of Jesus. Listen, but no, I keep the alarm set during the day. So anywho, I was gonna say something. Oh, I said y'all sound like y'all ready for I said what I said tomorrow. I am too. So come ready. Everybody, you already know what time it is. I said what I said is a segment where you get to vent, to air out, shoot your shot. It can be a compliment, it can be a complaint, it could just be a good old roast. Okay, we have a good time on Saturdays. Come ready to go. I know I will be. And let me see. I think I got another super chat that thing came through. Hold on. T talk with your girl. Thank you for the 10 piece and a pepper. She said, just so we all on the same page, Mel doesn't direct us on when to respond, Trey. Oh, did you say that, Trey?
What I said was, if the victim does not come to you and say, "I need help," then maybe you should take a second thought about what you decide to do to be disparaging about that person. I did say that if Mel does not come to y'all and say, "Hey, I need y'all help. I need y'all to go and do this and go and do that," then maybe we should take a second thought. Like, there's nothing disrespectful about that. That's just honoring the person that you actually like, which is Mel. If Mel ain't out here saying, "Oh, this nigga ain't shit," yada yada, blase blase,
She
maybe
ain't never said
take
that.
her lead. Take
She
her
ain't never.
lead.
If that's the case, she would have never had backup. 'Cause she ain't never. That's how I think the millimeters were formulated. Just regular fans of the show decided to stand on one side of the line and hold the line.
Correct, but at the same time, if you are a fan of this person and you know that Mel has four impressionable children, maybe it's not the best thing is to constantly attack the father of said kids if she's not out there attacking him. But that's just my opinion. I don't know.
I'm giving you a
I'm
hard
not
time.
a I don't I'm not pro Martell. I'm just thinking outside of the box.
Now, you used Toot as an example earlier. You said Toot got out of here and she didn't get punches and blows like I did. And then I said Toot is retired Air Force and she told you to get your ass in the vehicle. Now, I told you to get in the vehicle when I said final thoughts. And you got your final thoughts and then you got back out the car and start talking shit again. And now they on your
I heard
ass.
about you. I was waiting on you at the door.
They'll be all right. They'll be all right.
Trey.
They'll be all right. Get your drink. It's Friday. Enjoy your weekend. It's what it's a extra day. Everybody's Veterans Day weekend. Y'all need to go find your veteran and tell them thank you for your service.
Is it
That's what y'all
Veterans
do.
Day weekend?
One of them days, Veteran Old People Day is one of them. Tuesday is the holiday, but go tell the
Lord have
people
mercy.
thank you
I'm
for your
gonna go.
service.
Trey over here. What you drinking? What time is it where you at?
It is 1:47. I haven't drunk anything, but
Yeah.
a little common sense and life. That's all
Did
I
you
had.
chew it? Did you take a shot?
I did.
Okay.
Y'all be all right.
All right, I'll see y'all. Listen, I'll see y'all a little bit later. Okay, everybody, thank you for coming up. I did not intend to stay here this long. This must be 30, 45 minutes, but listen, whew, it was a ragtag tag. It was good. It was good. Thank you for showing up, everybody. Happy Friday. Hopefully that'll calm everybody down. Y'all enjoy your damn weekend, okay? Oh, they say turn on the car. They want me to turn on the car on Trey. Hold on. Let me get the car going. Where is it at? Oh, did I lose the car? Here we go. We out of here.